Hey Libras, welcome to your mid-May tarot check-in with me, Coco. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome to Birdsong Musings Tarot. And if you're not new here, welcome to my new space. I moved, and that is actually why I did not upload general April readings, which I am sorry for, but there will be some better normalcy established ahead for all of my readings now that I have moved. Now, before we get started, as always, this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one private reading. If that is something that interests you, you can go to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private reading with me if you would so like. Also, I link all of the cards that I use in the description box as well. First, we're going to take a look at what's happening for you generally in May and the end of May 2025. And then we will look into some more specifics, particularly your love and relationship world, as well as your money and finances. Sorry for the car horn. Well, I'm seeing like the sun. My guides are giving me like a very sunny, I'm just seeing that like a bright, just the sun, a bright sun, like you're outside or something. I'm not sure if you're spending more time outside or if you just feel like you have a sunny disposition in May. What's going on for Libras? Okay. You've got number 32, Magic Prayer. Beautiful card. And number 29, Coming to Life. I really like to see these together because Magic Prayer indicates that your prayers are being answered. Anything home card on the bottom too, so you might be also moving or figuring out what home looks like, where home is. But as I was saying before, the Magic Prayer card indicates that you are being listened to, that your guides are here with you, your angels are here with you, and that you're almost trusting and surrendering to what's going on in your life. It means that you're not fighting, you're just letting things flow and letting them happen. If you are praying or meditating or doing anything along these lines, any ritual work, anything like that, you are being heard and listened to, so trust that. And be very careful and aware of how you manifest, of the words that you put out into the world, because when this card shows up, it means that your thoughts are very powerful. So if you are trying to call something into your life, usually when I see this card, I want to say to people to be very specific, be very picky. Because if you just say, I want a new car, well, you might be sent a new car, but it's not the car you wanted, or it's a car with a lot of mileage and you wanted less mileage. Your guides and spirit, they want to provide for you, always. So be picky. Be specific when you're saying these things to the world. You know, when you go to bed, instead of saying, I want a new car, say something along the lines of, I want a red 2023 Honda Accord, or, like be specific. I'm not really a car person, to be honest. I've had the same car for most of my life, but you get what I'm saying. It feels like you're waking up from something, perhaps waking up from a time of life that was just slower moving, or there are some new things on the horizon for you, because this person, this fairy here, I don't know if you can tell in the card, but they're actually like melting out of wax. And so it's like they're quite literally waking up, reawakening to the world, and they're changing, and things have changed around them. It's springtime, everything's blossoming. So that's a really nice energy to have for you, Libras. I am going to see some more specifics. This is the Star Seeker Tarot deck. It is a pocket deck for all my people who also struggle with arthritic pain and autoimmune pain. This is a game changer. First, we'll see how you're being guided to act, how you're being guided to show up. Libras in May 2025, how are you guiding them to show up? Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Huh. I'm going to pull another card because 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got the Hierophant, another number 5 card. Oh, I see. There's a lot of change happening for you, a lot of change, and it might feel sometimes like you are almost suffocating underneath all of it, like you don't quite know what to do with it all. I feel like things are moving in a positive direction for you altogether, but it's almost like the weight from the past or leftover feelings of rejection, maybe material loss or financial difficulties are happening right now. The Hierophant indicates that this may be in your social circles. You may feel like your friends or the people that you've previously relied on are no longer reliable. And it feels like your guides really want you to feel these feelings. They don't want you to ignore them. It does feel like maybe you've done that in the past, moved past this and brushed it off. Your guides want you to know that you can take your pain and turn it into your power. I don't know what that means, but that's just like what they're letting me know here. You can take your pain and turn it into your power. You can learn a lot about yourself in this period of time. Let's see what your challenge is here in May 2025, Libras. This feels very like deep, very deep. You've got the Emperor as the challenge. There may be somebody in your life, a father figure, a mentor, a landlord, a boss, who is not somebody who is good for you. You might be in conflict with them, butting heads with them. There is a sun on this card as well. So I was seeing the sun before this reading, and perhaps that was hinting at this card, but the Emperor can also indicate that we are being too restrictive with ourselves, that we are being very hard on ourselves. The Emperor is somebody who is obsessed with regulations and rules and boundaries and doesn't like other people to enjoy things because they're not enjoying them. There's somebody who can be quite dictator-like, okay? So you might be struggling with that kind of mindset right now, Libras. You also might be facing somebody who is embodying those characteristics for you. Let's see how you can overcome these challenges with this Emperor. The Chariot. Wow, lots of major arcana here. So this is definitely a big deal. Whatever's happening in your life right now feels like a very big deal. I get the sense that things feel quite dramatic or feel just like they're very important. It's an important time of your life. The Chariot here says, push forward past all of this drama. The drama, you don't need it. You have your eye on the prize. You have your own goal. You have your own agenda. Just try to get that done for yourself. Let me see a little bit more here. Thank you. 3 of Wands. Yeah. Keep your eye on the prize moving forward. Don't get caught up in any distractions, anybody who is trying to muck up things for you. This could actually be like a bad boss I'm getting right now. And they want to make things difficult for you. And the Hierophant is here telling you this is an opportunity for you to level the fuck up. You can be better than this person. You can do your job better than this person does their job, you know? There is a way that you can turn this around. I'm not quite sure, but also it's important to feel your feelings in regards to all of this. Don't act like it's not happening. Don't try to distract yourself from it. It's important to face it head on, because when you do, you press forward with all this momentum. You just get what you have to get done, get it done, and the future will be much brighter. Focus on the good things coming in the future. Home environment for Libras. All right. 2 of Cups, your home environment. Beautiful. You might live with your partner. if you do have a partner. You might live with a best friend, a sibling, a parent who you love dearly. This is harmony, balance, feeling good, an equal give and take. And if you live with a roommate, this means that you're going to have a very harmonious time with your roommate in May 2025. Love to see that, especially when somebody is experiencing conflict in another part of their life. What does the end of May 2025 look like for Libras? Beautiful. The Magician. Page of Pentacles underneath. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You have all of these skills and all of the tools to bring whatever you want to life. And whether that be a home life, maybe you want a new home for yourself, you want to move into a new place, maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to get a new job, I'm not sure. You have all the abilities to do so, and it could be so beautiful for you. The Magician says there's so much potential, there's so much opportunity here at the end of May for you. So I feel like life will really get going. It feels like things are already kind of moving quite quickly, but the end of May feels like things are going to move even quicker for you. And you've got a lot of opportunity coming in. Don't be afraid to just go for it. Don't be afraid. Okay. Let's see what's going on in your love life as well as your financial world. Hierophant. Again, you've got the Hierophant here. You're being very wise in love. Your Four of Pentacles is here in love too, so you are changing, but maybe you're not very open to the changes that are happening in your love life. Let's see here. Love and relationships for Libras. Ooh. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're very open to change at the moment in your love life. There's the Emperor underneath. So actually, you might be experiencing some relationship struggles in May. Now, this is asking you to really focus on yourself, to think about what you want, what you desire, what your values and beliefs are. Are you aligning with your own belief system? Does the person you're currently with have their own separate belief system that isn't compatible with yours? And that's something to really think about here. The Seven of Swords indicates that there's a lack of confrontation, or when confrontation does occur, there is one person in the connection who tends to shrink away or tends to kind of give their power up. There might be some secrets being kept, or not major secrets, but, in the sense of not really telling somebody how you feel very honestly, very straightforward. You might actually be coming from things from the side, and if that's not you, then that's your person. This person actually might be not telling you the full story of something, maybe not telling you everything about how they feel. One of you is acting like the Emperor. One of you is not very kind right now, not very understanding. I'm wondering if that's you or your person. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what's going on, Libra. Now let's see your money and finances. Can you please show me money and finances in May 2025 for Libras? Thank you. Oh, card just fell. Let me go get it. Three of Pentacles. I like to see that. That means that you are collaborating with people, that you are working on something, you're planning something. Three of Wands again. Some more finances and money, career for Libras, please. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Really nice. You're being very thoughtful when it comes to your money, your career. It could be that you work with a financial advisor right now, or you are getting financial advice from other people. If that is not the case, then at work you are putting in a lot of effort with other people around you, working in a team. You're saving, you're focusing on the future, you're really trying to get things in line, budgeting to make sure that, your finances are where you want them to be. I really like this. It does seem like you are getting help from somebody. Somebody might be helping you pay for some things. You might be getting gifts from somebody, or maybe if you're planning something like a birthday party, maybe you get a gift or a loan from somebody who says, hey, I want to help plan this, take this money from me. And you're like, okay, don't mind if I do. All right. Now we're going to pull some words of advice from the Wisdom of Tao Oracle deck. Your advice is to lead. Be a leader. And the Hierophant showing up twice in this reading does indicate that you have leadership qualities. When in a position of leadership, make logical and courageous decisions. You may experience sorrow or frustration and feel overwhelmed, and still you must do what you must. Do what it takes, even in the face of disapproval from others. Results matter. All right, let's see. We're going to grab one more card here for you. The Woman of Myth Oracle card. I don't usually use these cards, but I want to start using them more often. Some of the imagery can be a little intense for some people, but personally, I'm a fan. Okay, I'm going to take the first card on the top. You've got Kiyohime, who is the obsession. And funny that I saw the bright light from the sun at the beginning of this reading. Kiyohime is a Japanese, I believe, legend where she turns into a fire snake and burns the man who fucked her over. So let's read and see. Kiyohime represents unrelentingness, persistence, and fixation. Kiyohime is a young Japanese woman who falls in love with a handsome monk who promises to marry her, but later rejects her. In her rage, she transforms into a giant fire serpent and kills him. Okay, let's read on. You've activated an anxious or avoidant attachment style. The more distant something or someone feels from you, the more you cling. Conversely, you could be distancing yourself from anyone who wants to get close to you. Core wounds, likely from childhood, are being reopened by your present circumstances. This is an opportunity for healing and transcendence if you can find a way to process your pain and move forward. Avoid fixating on loss and rejection. Direct your energy to those who want to receive it openly. Interesting, that really reminds me of the message I got from my guides at the beginning that said that you can turn your pain into power. So this card really says the same. Okay, Libras, I hope this reading was helpful for you. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I will be putting out June general readings very shortly, likely within the next 2 weeks, so please do join me again for those. I hope you enjoy the rest of your May and that you take very good care in the meantime.